Morgan Drewniany is Executive Director of the Springfield Central Cultural District. She came in recently to tell us about that organization's efforts to get more going on in the downtown Springfield area and something called the Utility Box Mural program that's all part of that plan.
The Springfield Central Cultural District is a geographical area in the Metro Center of Springfield that was designated in 2014 by the Mass Cultural Council as an official cultural district. That means we are a compact, walkable area that is full of historic, architectural, and cultural assets. So these range all the way from the H.H. Richardson Courthouse to probably the most obvious, the museums or the Basketball Hall of Fame.
The thing that caught my attention, got you in here, plans you have for what you're calling a large upsizing, love that word, upsizing, of something called the Utility Box Mural program. It's really cool. It's a really fun idea.
So last summer we had a community movie night, which we called Springfield Under the Stars. That was in collaboration with the Mass Development Transformative Development Initiative and City Mosaic. And during that we did some placemaking activities, including a giant mural wall and then 2 smaller utility box murals. So we wanted to transform something kind of ugly that people don't think about on a day-to-day basis into a beautiful piece of art, which falls under the guise of our tagline, experience the unexpected, because you never expect walking down the street that you're gonna consider a utility box beautiful. After we did those 2 pilot boxes, we had such great feedback from the people that live downtown at the Armory Quadrangle and at Silver Brick that we said, you know what, if people love it in just this small area, why don't we make it huge? So we're doing 10 times as many boxes. We'll have 22 boxes painted when they're done, and I think it'll be a great improvement to the district. The only criteria is that artists adhere to the theme unexpected beauty. Again, goes back to experiencing the unexpected. People don't expect when they come to Springfield to see something that gorgeous. So we're asking artists to come up with any type of design. It could be colorful, it could be geometric, it could be more realistic, to add to the district. We are accepting applications from artists everywhere, but Springfield artists do get priority.
And there's info and applications at springfieldculture.org, right?
There is on our artist resources page, which also has grant information and other programs if artists are interested.
Also, as it happens, on the day we're sitting here taping, you've just come from an announcement, Mayor Sarno and some other city folks, about something called the Pedestrian Wayfaring project. Explain that again. I guess it explains itself a little bit, but...
Definitely, and a lot of big words for something that's very straightforward. They are 46 small signs going up along the sidewalks of the cultural district, a little bit outside, and they are just minute counters to our great cultural assets that we have in the city. So if you're standing in the corner of Main and Harrison, and you're maybe a visitor that's never been to Springfield before, you can see that the Springfield museums are only an 8-minute walk up the hill, that City Stage is only a 2-minute walk down the street, and then you can make yourself more familiar with the streets of Springfield.
And I know one of the things you said is it's great to tell people how long it's going to take them. Don't put something like half mile, quarter mile. It has a different effect on the mind.
Definitely. We've looked at a lot of different approaches, whether it be 1,000 steps from the Sheridan Hotel to the Mass Mutual Center. That's really scary.
That sounds like a lot. It makes me tired already, you know?
Yeah, a quarter of a mile, oh my God, I'm never gonna make it. I better pack like a couple snacks. But when you say it's a 4-minute walk, people are way more willing to get out and take a walk in our beautiful city.
Talk about a couple of other initiatives that you are working hard on at Springfield Central Cultural District. You have put together already a map, really kind of consolidated, a walking tour map of the downtown cultural area.
Yeah, this was a project that we undertook last summer with Mass in Motion and the City Planning Department, as well as the Convention and Visitors Bureau. There used to be 2 old maps. One was the Discovery Tour map, which was an overview of all the architectural and historic highlights, and then there was the Convention and Visitors Bureau Visitors map, which highlighted all the restaurants. Both of those were very out of date, and it's kind of confusing to have to juggle like which map is which. So we took it and said, the restaurants are great. We're still going to highlight the restaurants, but on the points of interest, we're going to highlight the cultural attractions. So on the map, you can see exactly where the Hispanic Baptist Church is, and on the back, it describes a little bit about it. And you can kind of see how far apart WGBY and NEPR are, and just give people something, again, to get them out on the streets.
And am I right that your hope is so that the folks that are really with the program these days and have their pad or their iPhone with them, their smartphone, you'd like to make that into a video project, that map, right?
Definitely, yeah. Right now, the map is available as a PDF on our website, springfieldculture.org, but we wanted something that was a little more interactive and personal. We got funding through the Springfield Cultural Council to create every point of interest. There will be a little video vignette, we're calling them, and they will either have the president or CEO of the organization speaking about their programming, or if it's a historic site, we'll have a local historian talking a little bit about the history. There'll be 1 to 2 minute little snippets so people can watch it while they're on the go.
Great ideas, great stuff you're doing. Morgan Drewniany, Executive Director, Springfield Central Cultural District. Thanks for coming in, neighbor.
Thank you so much.